Did you give me a cold, Doji? Are you the culprit? Did you give me a cold? Hello, welcome. Hello. It is approaching Valentine's Day tomorrow. Tomorrow is Valentine's, so I figured we would have a nice time. We would have a good time. We would have a beautiful time. And now my voice, my throat, terrible, horrible. Hopefully it is that. However, it is 1 p.m. and it still hurts. So I don't know. Hi, love. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hello, Doji. Hello, Lynn. New outfit. Just some bows. Just some nice, cute bows I like. Do you like them? It's Friday the 13th, everybody. It's Friday the 13th and tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Thank you very, very much, I love. It means a lot to me. Let's see. So today, since it is spooky ooky and also lovey-dovey, I wanted to have a cute day. So cute, thank you. And to keep up the cute, we're going to be using the Spoopy Tarot. I thought it would be good for us. I think we need more space though. Let me pull this back a bit. These cards are quite larger than I'm used to. Hopefully that's better. So I will be drinking a lot of tea. Hopefully also the audio quality is a little bit better. I tried moving the microphone and it seems nice, question mark. I was rewatching some of my old videos and I went, ooh boy, that's some bad audio quality and nobody told me. If green comes in today, remember Girl Boss Oracle deck. Yes. I did, yes. Which one is that? Which one is the girl boss? Is that one of the Seasons of the Witch? Transmitted by Love Rats. All the way across the world. Yeah. Girl boss is Litha, I think? No, maybe. Okay. I think it's Litha. Yeah, this is giving girl boss. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the girl boss. So I'll keep that here for green. Thank you very much. It's very easy to find very nice Valentine's Day assets for free. And I was very excited to use them. The chocolate table is very cute. The big old comfy couch is also very cute. Oh, I'm peeking my microphone. Hold on. I made it so good that it's trying to peak. There we go. That's better. That's better. There we go. We're going for spooky cute today. I can't drink from the cup that the microphone is attached to. When I need more tea, fly me down. Get it going for you. Just go ahead and start it now. Please. Big preach, big please. So queue is open. We're ready to go. And if you just want to hang out, that's also fine. But wanted to remind everybody, queue is open. Like and subscribe, yada yada yada. Does anybody have weekend plans? Plans for tomorrow for Valentine's Day, or just weekend plans in general? I do not, and I'm very happy for it. I have been so very busy lately, so to have a weekend with no plans is maybe I got used to it. I think you got used to it because it was awful, at least on my end. Good morning, Ooze. Welcome. Hang out with your boyfriend for the day. Fantastic. So this deck, you'll see me working with its book a little bit more than normal. Hello, Ragad. Welcome in. Ooh, good question. Did it grab you? I don't think it grabbed you, though. No, try one more time, Ragad. Sometimes the bot's a bit picky about your first question, or your first post being a question. Ah, no problem, Ooze, no problem. You haven't even put in a question, don't worry about it. Thank you for telling me, though. This deck, I'm going to show you a little bit of this deck before we get into questions. It is very, very simple. We have Empress, Two of Coins, Queen of Cups. There is very little symbolism in this deck. It makes it very hard to read Three of Coins. So you will have me checking the book more often than usual. I'm used to reading off of the symbolism in the cards paintings, but this one doesn't have much, but it very much fits this theme for today. Assembling a bookcase. Ooh, send pictures later. That's gonna be an ordeal. Well, Ragad's question didn't get picked up by the bot, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. Ragad asked, did we answer it? No, but I'm about to. Ragad asked, a message from the angels or the cards telling me what to do about the situation on my mind. Should I walk away or should I give it a chance? What is meant to be in this situation? Which I love that question. What a good question. So we have 8 of Swords, which makes me feel like you maybe are feeling like you can't walk away. You feel a little bit trapped. But the option to walk away is in fact there. Can we get 2 more, please? Page of Cups, 9 of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. And all of these people are reversed. The Queen, the King, and the Page. Why can't you walk away? The 8 of Swords is about feeling trapped, but you can... This cage is not built well. You can walk through the bars of the cage. So you might feel trapped, but you are not at all. The option to leave is in fact there. Page of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, all reversed. But then we have 9 of Cups here. 9 of Cups is a very good card. It's about personal fulfillment. Message from the angels, the cards telling me what to do about the situation on my mind. Should I walk away or should I give it a chance? Walking away is going to bring you more prosperity for yourself. More personal success, more personal wealth, more personal pride. Even opportunities. The people of this situation are not here helping you. Whoever these 3 people are, they're not doing a good job in whatever this situation is. And honestly, I think walking away, walking through those bars and out of your cage is the best opportunity for you. According to the cards. I'm wondering who these people are. We have a queen and a king and then a child or a more immature person or Page of Cups. And they seem to be emotionally draining. And I hope that that resonates with you, Ragad. But certainly, the cards want you to leave for your own prosperity, for your own health and well-being and success. They want you to walk away. Thank you for asking me. Ooh. Hi, Eliza. Welcome in. I'm okay. I've got some kind of sore throat. I'm hoping I don't have a cold. But it's Friday the 13th. Yeah, Ragad, that was for you. That was your question. That was your answer. What is coming next in my life? How come the bot's not picking up Eliza either? Promise, it's on. You try posting your question one more time, Eliza, just so I can check something. And then we'll get to you. But I'm excited for Friday the 13th for Valentine's Day. Hi, welcome in, Shirley. Hello. I'm trying to see if I have fixed it, but I need someone to ask a question. Hello, Beanish. Welcome in. It's really good to see you. So if someone could ask their question. Hi, Shirley. There we go. So Beanish asked and Beanish was not... Oh, there we go. Beanish got grabbed. Hi, Selma. Welcome in. Yes, you may. So anyone who wants to ask a question, please type "my question is" into chat and then your question, right? And the bot should pick you up and put you into queue like it did with Beanish. So that means, Shirley, I'll have you ask your question again. And Eliza, can you post it one more time for me? And Ragad, we already answered your question. You might have to scroll back, but you were the very first one we did. Thank you, Ooze. There we go. Uh-oh, Shirley. I'll have to ask you what your question was when it's your time. Hi, Gulnar, welcome. You've got Shirley's question. Thank you, Lynn. No, you're welcome, Ragad. Thank you for being here. So now we've got a good queue going. Let's take a look at this. I want to make sure everybody found their way in. Gulnar's in. Was Eliza able to get back in? It doesn't look like it. So Eliza, if you could post your question one more time. Hi, Oots. Yes, we're all doing okay today. My throat hurts, but I'm hoping it's not a cold. There we go, Eliza. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna bump you up a little bit since you actually asked first. There we go. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and do you next, since you were technically the first one to post. And then we've got a pretty good queue going. Thank you, everybody. I'll ask everybody, please like. It helps a lot more than you think it does. And subscribe if you haven't yet. Eliza's question was, what is coming next in my life? Great question. Avoid unnecessary sugars. Thank you, Ooze. Hi, Kinza. Hello. I'm as well as I can be. So what is coming next in Eliza's life? Great question, Kinza. Ooh, this one's not easy to riffle shuffle, huh? Oh boy, yeah, it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to, even a little bit. Don't worry too much about me, I've got some tea with me here. I'll be drinking a lot of it during the stream. Water with raspberries. That sounds wonderful. I know this one's got honey and lemon in it. Ah, thank you, Lynn. So what is coming for Eliza? Coming next in life. You gotta give me just one. That was too many, please. Can you boil the message down a little further? There we go. 7 of Swords. Kinza, you have something huge coming up. We have 3 of Swords, 4 of Coins reversed, 7 of Swords. This is... The lemon, if you cut it in half, will help. Having zinc will help too. We don't have any zinc, but I might pop over to the pharmacy after stream. That's a good tip. Okay, Kinza, you have something huge coming for you. I have a feeling something... Something might happen to someone in your life, probably a family member that lives some distance away, and you might have to... You said, Kinza, is this my reading? Ah, I messed y'all up. Good point. I'm getting my names messed up. It is Eliza's turn. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you very much. Yes, so this is Kinza. Oof. Wow, I'm having a time today. Zinc gummies will help with the memory issues. I hope so. So this is for Eliza. Sorry. I have a feeling that something's going to happen to someone, and you're going to have to maybe travel to go see them or help with them. Eliza, yeah, that's what I said, right? This is Eliza, right? Hold on. Yes, this is Eliza. So for Eliza, I thought I said Eliza. Okay. I have a feeling you're going to be traveling somewhere to help someone, probably in your family, who needs help, okay? It's going to shake things up. It's going to be an inconvenience. It's going to be sad. Can we get one more card? Thank you, Eliza. Thank you for your patience. Two of Swords, reverse. Yeah. I'm going to check on that one in the book, the Two of Swords. If I can find swords. Swords don't exist in the book. What's going on? There we go. Avoidance. So don't... If you have like a sickness, yeah, like somebody gets hurt or gets sick and you need to travel to go help them, you might have to miss some work or miss an important thing you wanted to go to. Two of Swords is here to tell you to please go. If you have a choice to stay or to go and help, please go. You might regret it if you don't. This is not happy news, and I wanted to give you something better than this. But this is what's coming through as the most important thing for you to know right now. But that person will have someone to look after them. I assume so. And that person might end up being you, especially with the Two of Swords here. But it's going to be something that will disrupt your life and make you very sad. But please, if you have the choice to go help them or to stay home, please go help them. You might regret it if you don't. You're very welcome. I'm sorry for the less than happy news I get to give you. And I appreciate your patience with the whole name thing. I'm wondering if my head is screwed on correctly. Maybe not today, but we'll figure it out. Okay, now for real, it is Benish's turn. What is hidden from me in regards to my love life? Ooh, that's an interesting question. I want to know more about that. What is hidden from Benish in regards to their love life? So we have Hierophant, we have 6 of coins. Hello, Nick, welcome in. It's good to see you. Nine of Cups. Hierophant, these both kind of came out upside down / right side up, so they kind of count for both. So I'm going to read them in a more generic way, and we'll see how the story pieces together. 2 9s. That's not a 6, that's a 9. So 9 of coins, 9 of cups, Hierophant. What is hidden from me? So Benish, you could have basically everything you want. There is a track where you get everything you want, both physically and emotionally, or by the way of opportunities, by the way of relationships, right? House, home, work. This is the whole package, having the 9 of coins and the 9 of cups here. But you're right, someone, this Hierophant, isn't speaking up. Or that path isn't being presented to you because they are wary of it. Who is this person? Is it you? Can I get one more card about this Hierophant? Who are they? Page of Swords. So it's a person, that's for sure. It's not a circumstance or anything like that. It's a literal person who is nervous to take this path with you, this path that could lead to extreme abundance in everything, right? This person is perhaps a student or a professional in their field, but has a very childish sense about them. Maybe they're very smart, but they act a bit childish. You might need to, Beanish, have a conversation with whoever this person is. See what is making them nervous. See what is keeping them from going down this path of abundance. For you, for your love life, I'm assuming this is someone who has a crush on you, or is someone you're dating, or someone you're going after, right? Perhaps they're nervous to talk to you. Perhaps they're nervous to date you. I don't know. But you could have everything with this person. Why are they... Do they think you're too old for them, maybe? Maybe there's an age gap? I don't know. That's a strange one. Good question, Beanish. That was strange. I liked reading it. Valentine's Day tomorrow. Today is Friday the 13th. So that was for Beanish. Oh yeah, we have storms coming. Let's see who is up next. You're so welcome, Beanish. It's Ooze's question. I hope it resonated with you. I hope it was understandable. I'm so excited for Valentine's. Good. I've been thinking about someone from my past and we had a falling out. I'm thinking of following them on social media again. Would that go in my favor? Ooh, that's a tough one. Maybe doing that on Valentine's Day is a bad idea. Six of Wands reversed. Five of Cups. I enjoy getting those heart chocolates and eating them with my mom. I love that. Get one more for Ooze, please. I wouldn't follow them right now. Just wanted to see the energy. Okay, good. Yeah, you're definitely missing them. The Five of Cups here is about like melancholy or regret. Seven of Cups. Interesting. You have options. Six of Wands reversed. Can you tell me more about Six of Wands reversed? Like I said at the beginning, I'm gonna have to be checking the book a little bit more than I'm used to because these have such little symbolism in them. You're coming on a little strong. While it's great to communicate success, you're downplaying the struggle as well as the innocent joy of learning. Ooh. Interesting. For all the candy sales, yeah. Hi, Story, welcome in. Thank you. It was fun to set up our Valentine's background. From this, it sounds to me you might want to think outside the box with getting in touch with them. Trying to ease up lately. Cute. If you give them a follow, you might not want to give them just like a Oh, on a follow without, how would you call it? Uh-oh, the music, no, music didn't turn off. What's up? What's up with that? No, okay. Usually get a few reactions of in your face. That's because I get super excited to talk to people. Oh. So maybe think outside the box and think of how you could reconnect with this person without being without being too strong. So maybe you know, just little things, right? You can follow them, but maybe wait a few days to message them, or I don't know, something a little bit quieter. What would that be? What would that look like? Follow them and let it simmer for a while. Okay. Is following and simmering quiet enough? Or are you looking for something else, Cards? Because you know me, I'm all about communication. Emperor, 9 of Cups. You are not the main character. Yeah, just follow them and let it simmer. I think that the cards are only here to remind you that, yeah, you're not the main character. It's a good thing that you missed them, right? I just think, thank you for chatting us, giving us extra advice. I truly appreciate it. Oh, thank you. That means the world to me. I mean, how else would I read the cards? It's all about chatting and advice. That's what tarot cards are all about. So I think that you're on the right path. The cards just wanted to remind you that you're working on something you already know. What does it mean I'm not the main character? You already know that you're working on that part. Coming off is centered? No, just coming off. You already said you come on strong. And I think that that's what they mean by the main character part, right? You come on very strong. You're already working on that. You already told me that you're trying to not fix it, that's a bad word, but to work on it. And I think that they're just reminding you to keep going, because you're not doing anything wrong right now. I think following and simmering is a good idea, and I think they think so too. I do have a my way or the highway, and I'm trying to relax. How festive. Hi, Sen. Welcome. Yeah, you're already taking steps. You're doing great. Hi, Rowan. Hello. It's good to see you. So let's see who's up next. I've been chatting more than listening. No worries. We'll see you soon then. You're so welcome, Ooze. Okay, it is Shirley's turn. And Lynn had Shirley's question queued up. One sec, no problem. We can wait a minute. Is my business going to keep improving with more clients or students this week? Good question. Sounds like a yes. We have, oh, Chariot and Emperor. Just one more card, please, for Shirley. Queen of Swords, haunted house. Now I've forgotten which one haunted house is. 6. Which one's 6? Ah, the Lovers. There's no wrong choice. So, Shirley, yes. Answer is huge, huge, huge yes. However, you're going to have a choice. You're going to have a choice to be more of a business owner or more of a teacher. And there's no wrong choice here. We have the Chariot, which means you're just going in the right direction. You're doing fantastic. And the Lovers are haunted house, which means there's no wrong answer, okay? It just depends on where you want to go. But I think that thank you for your kindness in reading. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. So go with your heart, okay? That's the most important part. Go with your heart. But yes, your business, something big is going to happen this week. And you're going to have to make this choice, but there's no wrong answer. Just go with your heart. I love the emotions. I love the emojis. It's so cute. Thank you. Very good reading for Shirley. Very to the point and very full of hope and good news. Back with coffee and blanket. Oh, I wish it was cold. I'm trying to will sweater weather into existence. So far, it's not working. Let's see who's up next. And yes, please like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you have the ability or the chance, consider dropping a super chat into my Ko-fi. Link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Ooh, I love the horses. Ooh, you have horses? That's so cute. Amazing, amazing luck to you this week, okay? Hello, Salima. It's your turn. You're so welcome, Shirley. What is the remaining of February have for me? That's a lot. That's too many. Can you please, like, three to 5 maybe? Make it a little more concise. Ace of Wands. What's the rest of the story for February? Death, 2 of Wands reversed, 6 of Swords, an Ace of Pentacles. So 2 aces here. It looks like a pivot. 6 of Swords. Can you tell you're currently jobless? Okay. Tell me about 6 of Swords. Trip over water or a journey. Big change. You might find a job, but you might have to move for it. This is an unexpected thing as well. Having the 2 of Wands reversed here This means to me that it's going to come out of the blue. You're not going to expect this or see it coming. But we have Ace of Pentacles here, which would certainly represent a new job. Ace of Wands reversed and Death, which would make sense if you are losing your free time, right? Because you're finding a new job and changing into a brand new way of doing things, having a job. But it comes out of the blue and it might require you to travel a bit. And by that, it might just mean like the commute is a little longer than you want. You're happy to move abroad, then you might be moving abroad, right? So whatever you're doing, keep doing it, okay? Ah, thank you, Shirley. Yeah, keep doing it. But I have a feeling that whatever you're doing, you're sending out ripples, right? With your resumes and your applications, you're sending out ripples. I don't think they're going to come back in the way you expect, which would be like a call back about the job or an interview of the job you applied to. Something else that you didn't apply to is going to hear your applications and get to you. Does that make sense? You're going to find a job, but it's not one you applied to, but it's because you applied to the other jobs. Does that make sense? And I think it's going to happen by the end of February, and it will be possibly overseas with the Six of Swords here. Whatever it is, I think it will require travel. Hello, Ladybug, welcome. So big blessings to Selma. Big, huge blessings. Hi, Lisa, welcome. It's great to see you. Let it be anything. I love that. Let it be anything. Thank you for the like. That's a huge help. So let's see who is up next. Because I know we have a big line. 4 months idle without a job. Oof. That's rough, and I hope that it ends very quickly. I'm doing okay. I think everyone's pretty all right. I got something wrong with my throat, so if my voice sounds funny, that's why, and I'm sorry. Always wanted to learn horse riding. Ooh. You're so welcome, Selma. You're so welcome. So let's see. Up next is Gulnar. What is coming towards me? What's coming towards Gulnar? Oh no, Lisa, no! Okay. Very fast. Hi, Green, welcome in. You hopping around a lot today? I was laying around a lot because my throat hurts, but now we've got lots of people in here. That's an echo. But we have... No, I think the whole thing's just... It needs more shuffling, but this thing won't riffle shuffle for anything. Look at this. They're so slippery that they just refuse. They won't do it. So let's shuffle a little bit more for Gulnar. Hi, Green. Hello. Did I already tell you hello? Hello. Where was the question when you last saw it? Great question. Okay. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Both reversed. One more for Gulnar. And Knight. And since they're all reversed, I'm flipping them over. Yes, please like the video. It really helps more than you think it does. So here we have the Knight. What's hidden doesn't disappear. The Knight card appears at the exact midpoint of a negative experience or when something is obscuring your senses. Ah, it's the moon. Okay. And then the full moon is the sun. That makes sense. So the Knight, the moon, the Two of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. You have something blocking your path, something you can't see. And you're confused by it, right? The moon is kind of like the tarot equivalent of shaking a magic 8-ball and getting the ask again later triangle. To me, it sounds like you're trying to start something and you're worried about the decision about it. Should I start? Should I not? Should I start? Should I not? Whatever it is that you are trying to start, this could be school, a hobby, this could be teaching yourself something, changing your habits, right? Something with your greater good in mind, something you have to learn about. My advice is always start, right? But right now it seems like you need to wait. Don't start right now. Yeah. Two of Coins reversed. So Golnar, this is Two of Coins reversed as the extra card I pulled. Don't start whatever you're trying to start right now. Wait for a while. Let it simmer. Let it percolate. Think about it. Keep it on the shelf. But it's not the right time to start. That doesn't mean that you should never start. No, it just means now is not the right time. Maybe something else is coming in your life that you don't know about yet. Perhaps Spirit just wants you to focus on something else right now. But whatever it is, put it on the shelf and wait for later. Thank you very much, Sen and Nick. Now it's Kinza's turn. Finally. What is coming next for me in love? Single. The Bat. The Fool. Hello. So we have the Bat, the Fool, the Eight of Coins, Queen of Pentacles reversed, and 10 of Coins. What is the Bat? 12. It has different names for different things. Where was I headed before I turned around? Does it matter? To get this card in a reading is a positive sign. You're in a place of limbo. Oh, it's the Hanged Man. Ah, I see, because it's a bat and he's upside down. It's the Hanged Man. That makes sense. Okay. Nothing is real, solid, or dependable, or you see it in another way. You've reached a moment of enlightenment. Okay. The Fool, which is also here, gets a big idea. To do things change depending on your point of view. They bump into a bat. Everything sure does look different when you look at it differently. Everything looks different when you look at it differently. There's something that is going to change for you soon. I don't know if Batman would appreciate it. Cute. Something is going to change for you soon because you're going to see it from a different perspective. And it's going to lead to some very good places. We have the 10 of coins here. It might make you feel a little topsy-turvy, right? We have 8 of coins, Queen of Pentacles reversed. That makes me think that you are doing a very good job, but we have some sort of like disconnect between you in your mind and you doing the action, right? Something isn't working together. Ah, thank you very much, Lisa. Thank you for the tip. I think perhaps trying to see things, and I don't know if this is something you can force or if it's something that's going to happen no matter what, but seeing it from a different perspective is going to help bridge this gap between your mind and your body, and it's going to lead to great things. This sounds like good communication, perhaps. Sorry, one second. My voice. Here we go. This sounds like finding out who... Ah, thank you. Yeah, it was fun to set this up. Finding out the type of person that you want to be with, or finding out the type of relationship that you want, finding out what your end goal is, because once you have an end goal, it's easier to work towards it, right? The hangman upside down is actually just a dude on their feet. Yeah, exactly. A bat upside down is just a bat walking around. He's just doing like mammal things. But I see your vision and your goals becoming clear and obtainable. That's what I see for you. A lot of interruption in between the reading is very distracting. I'm sorry. But as a whole, I see you finding your vision, finding your goal, finding what you want, and making it obtainable, making it something you can actively work towards. I'm wondering where this new perspective comes from, what this eye-opening event is. You're very welcome, Kinza. Let's see who's up next. It's Nick's turn. What steps may I do to attract my resonance or other? Ooh, as always, you have a very deep and esoteric question. But we have some concrete steps that we're looking for. What are the steps? What are the concrete steps for Nick? Okay. You're going to have to step out of some kind of cage that you think you are inside, but you are not truly inside of. If you don't make a choice, you're going to be forced to make a choice. Can we get the end of this? Esoteric is a word, sure, I'm gonna Google that later. I refuse to believe you don't know the word esoteric, Nick. Queen of Cups reversed. Interesting. Tell me about Queen of Cups reversed. It seems strange in a reading like this. Restricting how one feels leads to channeling all that energy elsewhere. The person in your life, symbolized by the Queen of Cups in reverse, does or will dabble in emotional overeating or alcoholism. You are making an effort to repress your emotions, or you could be dealing with an emotionally manipulative person. I think it's more to do about repression, because we have the Eight of Swords here, which is about being, like I said, trapped in a cage that you don't realize you're not actually trapped in, right? There's some kind of emotional block getting you from one step to the next. Maybe it's shame, maybe it's fear, maybe it's societal conditioning, I don't know. But there is some kind of emotional blockage, and the cards are saying if you don't figure this out yourself, you will be forced to figure it out, right? And that's not going to be pretty. That's not going to be, perhaps it will be healthy in like the long term, but in the short term, it will be much, much more unhealthy than figuring it out yourself. But think to yourself about what those next steps might be and why some of them feel like you're avoiding them, or why some of them might feel like you kind of want to do it, but then you never actually do it. Observe my emotions. Don't know what this is. Yeah, observe your emotions. Observe if anything feels like it is holding you back. Embarrassment, shame, fear, or anything that feels like a wall that comes up between you and an action. Observe it, figure out where it comes from, talk to it. Good question. Very, very good question. Okay, we have Ladybug next. Can I get a general for the rest of the month? Yes, you may. Devil. It's a little candy corn. You're very welcome, Nick. No, that's an echo. That's not an echo. Eating and listening in, thank you! This deck is so cute, yeah! This is the Spoopy Tarot. I thought it would be a sweet time for Friday the 13th, and tomorrow being Valentine's Day. I thought it would be very cute. Candy Corn Devil cracks me up, yeah! Okay. So we have Devil, 5 of Swords reversed, 4 of Cups, Hierophant reversed. A general for the rest of the month. This together, sorry, I'm looking. 5 of Swords reversed. It says, this is the card of the schoolyard bully who saw consequences for their actions and as a result is softening up. It's a positive sign that a person who was once filled with hubris sees the impact their negative actions can have on others. It makes a lot of sense paired with the Devil. Devil card is serious, but it being candy corn, I can't take anything serious. Exactly, yeah. Four of Cups. Again, I work a lot off of the symbolism on cards, and this one's quite lacking. 4 of Cups warns of self-indulgence. So does the Devil. You feel as if your reserves have run dry. You should find relief in the fact that we've all been there. Burnout is a normal part of modern day life. Ooh. So Ladybug. To me, it sounds like for the rest of the month, watch out for being burnt out and being how it felt for the past 4 months. That makes sense. Watch out for being like so sad or so burnt out that you want to recklessly order something online, or you eat out too much and rake up a really big bill, or you, I don't know, get addicted to a gacha game and spend too much money, right? Stop being lazy. No, that's not it at all. It's, you're allowed to feel bad and you're allowed to feel burnt out and tired, right? But you need to beware of being reckless because of it, okay? We still have to take care of ourselves even when we're tired. And that's hard. Sometimes it feels impossible. But the rest of the month is warning to pay attention to it. There might even be people in your life who are like, oh no, you deserve it. You need that, right? If down in your gut, you're like, yeah, no, I do deserve that, then you can, like, go ahead and do it. But if down in your gut, you're like, I don't know, I'm just doing this to feel better, then like, don't. I definitely watch too much TV and spend too much time on my phone. Oh, don't we all? Don't we absolutely all? Become free to play. Exactly. It's probably what the Devil is. If that's the case, then try journaling. Try making some art. Try scribbling, right? Miss May needs to do a reading for my coworker who's dragging her feet approving my work. Gross. Ladybug Moon, I do have one suggestion for you from these cards. It's weird, but if you search on YouTube, like, how to make ugly art on purpose. I don't know if that's the exact title of the video. Down in my gut says, take care of yourself, but like to change that and to stop that's where I lack discipline. It's hard. And you need to be able to have something to replace that with. And a lot of us don't, right? We don't have something to replace TV and phones with. But if you search on YouTube, I think the video is called something like how to make ugly art on purpose. It's really healing. I used to love making ugly art. Oh, please consider doing it more then. It's very good for you, especially when you're burnt out and tired and don't want to be staring at your phone or staring at the TV. Need a healthy hobby. Exactly. Don't make it worse looking for a healthy hobby right now, but just like keep that in your mind. Of like, don't go overboard on stuff you know doesn't actually heal you, and try and look for something that's nice. New Year's resolution last year replaced Instagram scrolling with coloring. Great job! Amazing! I'm really glad you did. We all wish we could do that, huh? Okay. Sow, reap, harvest, rest. Be aware where you are in the cycle. That's good advice, Nick. Yeah. So let's see who's next. It's Green Palace. And we have specifically set aside this one for you. Journaling, yes, journaling is huge. It's just also a lot of people really dread it. And if you dread it, it's not as helpful, right? Because dread doesn't help. Try a bunch of random things, see where your muses take you. Yeah. Sometimes more meaningful stuff makes us feel more guilty than being on our phones. Ooh. So Green's question was, since the job market is bleh, worried about going backwards in terms of pay rate, should I just go backwards for the sake of being desperate for a job? Internally screaming, meditating. Let's see what we can get for Green. Ugly art, yeah. And journaling is really nice. I just know a lot of people really dread it. I did, yes. We knew that you needed this one right now. So, should Green take a pay cut just out of desperation? What is some advice we have here? Roses. Someone owes us pizza. Ooh. Does someone owe me pizza? I would love to be owed pizza. Sunbathing. And one more, please. Usually is 16 to 18, but I'm so desperate I'll even take 14. That wouldn't be a livable wage for me currently. Ooh. Well, I definitely... God, that would not... That would suck. Sunstone. Okay. So we have 30 roses, sunbathing, and sunstone. Few symbols represent love more than the rose. Roses in your spread symbolize an eternal love that has the potential to stand the test of time. Let's see. If you're seeking love, this card reminds you to consider someone who may not be the most attractive or interesting, but will be a soft place for you to land and rest your head through good times and bad. So definitely leaning towards, if you can find something that is stable, which means that I would not, don't take something that is not a livable wage. Don't do that. But if it's not interesting, if it's not, you just had a dream about love. Oh. I want to know about your dream now. But from the phrase, consider someone who may not be the most attractive or interesting, but a soft place for you to land and rest your head. Something stable is more important than something interesting, right? Or fun, right? Which is unfortunate and not what I want to tell you about a job, but could be what you need right now. I want to know about your dream. Don't find someone hot, but someone more than that. Yeah! Could I tell you a dream after the reading? Yeah, I would love to hear about it. So maybe it has more than one meaning. Maybe it could be both about a job and a person? Question mark. So it says, there are many ways to experience rest and self-care. You are being guided to explore the ways you need to heal at this time. Look beyond the most obvious choices of rest and relaxation, although those are worthy pursuits. This card typically indicates a need to experience a spiritual restoration, such as spending more time in meditation and prayer, which you literally were talking about meditation earlier. Important to establish a regular practice of spiritual nourishment. I wonder what that is going to have to say for the whole reading. And then last we have Sunstone. Ooh. Sunstone is the sun of success that shows you talents that are unique to you, draws good luck, and increases your opportunities. It stimulates leadership qualities, unlocking your ability to dance to the beat of your own drum. Your greatest asset is that no one else on the planet is like you. You can do the same things as someone else in the exact same way, and still the outcomes will be different because the people are different. Successful people stand out from the crowd, and the best way of doing that is letting your weirdness out to play. You're likely receiving this card because you're seeking recognition in some way, such as putting yourself up for a promotion or looking for ways to increase customers. Interesting. Love over lust. Let's see. My dream was about a Valentine's party I was invited to. That was just awful and mean to everyone. Oh no. I was trying to keep the peace because she was mean to everyone. No. Wonder what that dream has to say and if it has anything to do with the reading, because to me, this reading is telling me, yes, you are allowed to lower the pay rate you're looking for, but you're wanting to look for something that can be long-term. You want to look for something stable and secure. I don't know, a government, well, depends on what government you're in, but a government job could be very stable. Something that's very, love your hair bow, thank you. Get it? A hair bow? But damn, she threw a nice party. Something stable, and then once you're in the something stable, it will grow, right? You'll get maybe promotions, leadership opportunities, recognition. You'll change the system inside of this reliable love, this reliable job. Though I am eagerly waiting this dream. She heard a voice go after him, and we hugged. It felt secure, simple, wholesome, and warm. Oh my gosh. You know that person. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So this reading might be about both your work and your love. You're not really my type, but he was such an amazing person. You have no idea. I get that. These cards might be telling you not just to go after a sturdy, stable job. Don't compromise below living wage, but other things can be compromised, right? And then in real life, I just went to high school with him and he never liked me back. Oh no. It's a good idea to maybe start looking for people right now too. You had quite a romantic spread with Roses and Sunstone. But I do enjoy the lesson that they give about job hunting as well, right? In the middle though, sunbathing. Take care of yourself deeply, right? Not just rest, right? Not just sleep, but like deep healing. And that's hard. We don't get that as a society. We don't teach people how to do that. We don't prioritize it. But it's something that you need right now. It's okay, he never liked me back, but surprised I dreamt of this person. Yeah. It's probably an archetype, right? Your brain makes, especially high school people, into archetypes. And then tries to tell you things through the symbolism of high school. I don't know why, but that's just what it does. That was a dream story. Sorry for the long... No. I thought it was neat. I think it's a sign. I think it's a sign to look for stability, both in a job and in a person. Last Monday, you talked about me and community. This morning, I was rolled out of bed by neighbors who wanted to help my home HOA problem. Oh my gosh. That's exactly what I was looking for. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I'm so glad. So yes, Green Palace. You can sacrifice a lot of things in your job search, but don't go below minimum wage. Or not minimum wage. Don't go below a living wage. Right? Obviously, don't go below minimum wage. Don't go below a living wage. You want something sturdy and stable, even if it's boring, right? Even if it's not fun, you'll find the fun with that Sunstone card. You'll find the goodness and you'll find the fun in it once you're in the stableness, right? So you can make a lot of concessions, but not living wage. I called it. Thank you. You're so welcome, Green. Beautiful artwork. Reminded me of this movie called Secret of the Mills. Ooh. Yeah, this one was the Litha, Seasons of the Witch Litha. It says illustrated by Tiana Lukovic. Did it say a time frame? I thought you put a time frame in your question. I thought you said no. No, but usually cards will read for no more than like 3 months out, in my opinion. Ah, congratulations to Rowan's friend. But yeah, cards usually read in the next 2 or 3 months. Not usually more than that. I say usually less than 2 months. There's a lot you can do to alter the course of your life in 2 months. A lot. You're so welcome. You're okay, Green. Okay, it's finally Lisa's turn. Did I miss your question? No, it is finally yours. Together 8 years. Yikes. What am I overlooking that would bring me more peace or stability? Is that... No, that's an echo. If I ask you really nicely, will you riffle shuffle? No. These things refuse. What is Lisa overlooking that would bring more peace or stability? That's a very, very good question, yes. Get 2 more cards for Lisa, please. Thank you. There's 1. 5 of Wands. So we have 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and 1 more, please, for Lisa. What's being overlooked that could bring more peace and happiness and stability? Page of Swords. So it is something at home, or something very, very close to home. There's not traveling involved. It is very, very around you. We have 5 of Wands reversed and Page of Swords. Let's see. New potential. Computer programming or big business. They have the seed. They might read a big deal. Take on challenges. This is giving library. And let's say 5 of Wands. Reversed. This card appears for people who are growing their business or career but are at a standstill. You are your own worst enemy in this situation because of a resistance to go with the flow, even bordering on boring. 5 of Wands is a fiery card, signifying a willingness to take on any challenge. When it's reversed, it shows that you have gone a little off track. It's not bad. It's an opportunity to sharpen your skills. Okay. So there's something that maybe has been tickling your brain, maybe that you're interested in, but you're like, that's not going to help me, right? Maybe it's a little like a nibbling, right? I'm like, that's not gonna help my life. That's just gonna get in the way. Oh, but I want to try it. Ooh, but it's not gonna be helpful. Ooh, but it's so interesting looking. I'm very much getting library vibes from these cards. I would check out your local library, local community programs, local community college. See if there's interesting classes. You don't have to sign up for like a whole track. You don't have to get a degree, right? Just see if there's interesting classes that pull on you, that tug on you. See if there's resources that you can get your hands on that you didn't realize, right? A lot of libraries now have 3D printers you can rent out. That's wild. If I had access to that, I'd be all over it. What could you do with that? What other resources do they have that you have access to but you don't know? So ask around, go to the library and ask what community programs there are, if there's a schedule, if there's a calendar, what other organizations host things. Do they have a calendar, right? Try your community college, see if something pops out, see if they have resources, and see what tugs on you, right? It doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm taking business 101 because I want to grow my business. Like, you can, but if, I don't know, if the history of pottery is like really calling you to go take it, then go take it, right? Something that pulls. So Lisa, I hope that makes sense, right? I hope that felt good. I need to take my own advice there. I need to do that pretty badly. A creator space. I really want to find a creator space. But I don't. I never sit down and do that. I need to. There's no excuse. Business classes is an insane waste of time. Yeah, it depends. Depends on what you're going for, but for a lot of people, I'm sure it would be a huge waste of time. I hope that helped, Lisa. And last in the queue right now, so if we have any lurkers or anyone who hasn't posted their question yet, feel free to put it up into queue. Queue's still going, and now it's totally clear. We have Lynn's question. I'm okay for this month, but with all of the changes coming up for me, is there anything specific I should do next month to stay on the correct track? God, 7 of Cups and the World. Anything you want. It's too many, my love. Can I have one more? And then I'm going to ask follow-up because that's too broad. Listening, and it wasn't the question I had. I was so excited yesterday, and then I clicked your link. It said 23 hours still alive. I thought Friday was yesterday. Oh no! What was your question? Did I do it wrong? What am I overlooking that would bring me more peace or stability? Did you have a different question, Lisa? I was so excited yesterday, and then I clicked your link. It said 23 hours till live. I thought Friday was yesterday. Yeah, big mood right now, getting time all questioned up. had a better question yesterday. She forgot. Oops. Okay. It scared me. I was like, oh no, did I answer the wrong question? People are really loving that question though. I thought it was really awesome. Hopefully you can think of the other one though, because I want to be able to do that one for you. So one more for Lynn, please. Does listening to audiobooks count as reading? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes. Full hard stop, yes. Oh. Here a font revert. Don't take advice? Okay. Otherwise, blind people can't read books. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Right, yeah. But yes, audiobooks count as reading for sure. Okay, so... Lynn, I know this is not the answer you want, but what should I do next month to get or stay on the correct path? There's kind of not a wrong answer. That's what the cards are saying. There's no wrong answer to that question. You could do whatever you want. However, having the world here makes me feel like you can spend it wrapping up loose ends. Now, this doesn't mean like finishing a 6-year project in 1 month, but if you have loose ends to tie up, if you have small projects that you've wanted to finish, if you have dates that need made, if you have appointments that need scheduled, if you have doctors that need seen, tying up little loose ends is a good idea. However, they are very much screaming, there is no wrong answer. And don't... Whatever you do, I think that this Hierophant is giving the vibe of like, don't hustle, please. Not a wrong answer is great. Directions would be helpful, but it's cool if I can't screw it up. Yeah, you can't screw it up. As long as you're not like trying to hustle and panic, you can't screw it up. But tying up loose ends would be good. Hey Ragat, hello! It's 1 question per stream, but if you need another question right now, I have bookings in my Ko-fi on the commissions page, where you can book a personal reading, or we'll have another stream on Monday for your question. Depends on what you need or what you want. I'll look into the library and maybe I'll find my next man. Ooh. A handyman, perhaps. Not panicking, wanting to set myself up for failure on accident. Yeah, I get that. I remember when the UK had libraries. Oh, is there just like not libraries there anymore? Libraries are unfortunately kind of dying, and it's really important to go use them even if they're small. The more people use them, the more they can justify having a budget. And they can get bigger. Okay, so we got more people getting into queue. Thank you, everybody. I'll remind everyone to please like the video. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. All that kind of stuff. Defund it. Ugh, gross. Yuck. I hate that. Stephanie's turn. What am I overlooking? Look at that. And you got 5 of Wands again. I'm gonna put it back, but it's just funny that you asked the same question and you got the same card. But I'm gonna put it back. You recently joined your library. Good job. I need to take my own medicine and go find mine. hello, hello, hello. Okay, so we have 9 of Wands reversed. Fortune. Justice. And the Page of Cups. What's going on here? Tell me about Fortune, please. It says, each flicker of the flame changes the entire world. Fortune is a karmic response for all of your good deeds. Or maybe it's just luck. It depends on what the stars have written for you today. The point is, it's not something that's up to you. Oh, okay, it's the star. As Hermit dismisses the Fool to return to their journey, the Fool meets Fortune, a jack-o'-lantern on a porch. In watching the flame dance, the Fool sees the cycles of life, unpredictable, unavoidable. You'll get better at predicting these patterns, but none of us will ever defy them. Just enjoy the ride. Interesting. Reversed. Not getting what you want can be a blessing in disguise. Ooh, okay. And then we have Justice. If I'm wise today, I'll be at peace tomorrow. Put aside emotion and the need to be right. An overflow in either direction is the same, a sign of a weak system. Interesting. This is making me feel like there's going to be some, or there has been already, some kind of problem that you have been trying to solve. A paranoid and controlling nature. And you are kind of obsessing over fixing this problem. And you might need to step back and try to find a different way to look at it, because it could be that you are solving it in a way that is not the best way to solve it. And by that I mean not the best outcome of solved, right? There's different ways to solve problems. And each solution is also different. You are aiming for a solution that is perhaps not the best solution for you. So think about this problem again and wonder, is there a better end solution that I want to get to than the goal I have right now? Right? Like maybe you... I'm trying to think of a problem. Maybe you have a dog that got really dirty. This is stupid. Maybe you got a dog that got really dirty and you're like, we gotta go take a bath, gotta go clean him. Gotta go clean him up in the bath, and then we'll have a clean dog. Okay, a clean dog is a great solution to work towards. But what if you had like a beautiful dog? What if instead of just a bath, you also gave him a haircut? I don't know. There's different solutions to different problems. Now you have to figure out what particular problem. Let's see if Page of Cups has anything to say about it, because they might be the key to telling you what problem this is. The Page of Cups reverse signifies an immature love or a petulant child who doesn't understand boundaries. So someone who doesn't understand boundaries and is immature. The card is the energy of two people in a relationship who text each other all day. Even if their relationship is going well, they have to grow up. Their constant messaging is getting in the way of their lives as individuals. If you're not in a relationship, the Page of Cups reversed signifies a creative block dealt with by escapism. Whether it's indulging in reruns or substances, the Page of Cups in reverse brings a message that you can push through this and create something enlivening. So this is petulance. This is immaturity. This is avoidance and escapism. This is looking away from the problem, right? This is going la 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 la, there's no issue, nothing's wrong, right? Sorry, I'm not following chat. I'm sorry, guys. There's so much going on in there I don't understand. Avoidance, every problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that might be it then. Okay, I'm giving myself more tea, so it's gonna be a little bit clunky. I'm getting wet everywhere. Don't like it. Let's try this. Oh, it's pink. Oh, the tea is incredibly pink. That's fun. It's for lavender. It's for Valentine's Day. Okay, more tea for me. And let's see who's up next in line. It's Doji's turn. Should I indulge in new things or finish stuff from my backlog? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can get. Oh, hello. That's too many, my friend. The reading is more important than us. Oh. You guys are really important, though. You guys are why I'm here, so I don't know about that. Okay, we have 5 of Swords. Finish stuff or indulge in new things? Thank you very, very much for the head pat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get 2 more cards for Doji, please. Please? 4 of Wands. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Focus on group activities, maybe? Let's try 5 of Swords. I think we already looked this one up earlier today. Ego and defeat. An overload. An unwillingness to hear out the other side. Don't alienate yourself. One bad apple spoils the barrel. Whoever started this distasteful way of communicating is making the whole place toxic. Interesting. But then we have it next to the 4 of Wands, which is a very, very communicative, very peaceful, together, friends in one place, having a fun little party energy. So what's going on with there? I might have to ask the cards for some communication on that. Go down for a nap, Nick. Have a good night. And then we have Knight of Pentacles reversed. So whatever it is, slow down on the things that are like, this is work. Slow down on work a little bit, right? Slow down on work, focus more on things that can bring you together with other people, right? And that can be as simple as multiplayer games, or as complex as going out and, like, as simple as multiplayer games online, or as complex as going out and, like, finding a board game shop and showing up to board game night, right? But prioritize things that have you interacting with other people. And I'm gonna get clarification on this 5 of Swords. Moon reversed. Strength reversed. Well, clarification and having the moon fall out isn't a great vibe. Undue aggression. There's an animalistic force. Whether it's an actual animal anxiety or even romantic lines of thought, that's dependent on you and what needs calm from you. You are wrapped up in fear, which is making it feel more nerves. Be firm in your expectations and don't waver. There may be an awkward period as you learn about each other, but stay resolute. Ooh, so this is like social anxiety coming up. And the fear and confusion that social anxiety brings, how it makes you feel a little combative. It makes you feel like you're alienated, right? So the 2 things here, Doji, we have are slow down on work, very easy. And take steps to work towards prioritizing other people, prioritizing spending time in groups or like with other people, and try to work on calming the literal beast inside of you that would be social anxiety. Bye, Lisa. Thank you very much. Have a great Valentine's Day. Have a great time with your grandbabies. And then one more, and we're back down to the bottom. We have... There we go. We have Rowan's question. Can I get a general reading for the rest of my month? Through my birthday on March 8th, especially for my love life. Ooh. Okay. Rest. That's a great... Isn't that what the cards always tell you? Fluffy Bunny? Always, always, always just rest, 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 rest. Interesting take. I did debate if I should stick with things with friends or just do stuff for the end. I guess it's all fun. Yeah. Stop. I know. But we have rest, and then we have, well, 4 of Swords. I'll just say 4 of Swords. I forgot to say besides rest and self-care. Well, I'll take it. Don't worry about it. But we do have a Queen and a King here. So for that, I would say that's a very good sign for a love life, right? Queen of Pentacles and King of Swords. You could take a little class, maybe take like a little how to make chocolate cake class for Valentine's Day. You know, people have things like how to make chocolate covered strawberries, or like how to, I don't know, fold towels into swans. Something stupid and fun and romantic, right? Like a little treat of a class, a little one-off. I think it would be very sweet. And it doesn't have to be outside either. I say a class because we have swords and pentacles here. This is like a class you would pay for. Those are the days I need rest. Makes sense. Makes sense. So it could also be something you do at home. Don't try to stress too much about it. I'm going to see what the book has to say and if there's any advice in there. So we have King of Swords. So don't let the King of Swords be a dictator or misuse power. And then we have Queen of Pentacles. There we go. Enjoy the task of creating a happy environment. Right? They don't give orders. Part of their appeal is to live and let live. So don't let somebody trample on you, right? Try to make decisions equally, but have fun. Have rest, right? Let's do one more card. Let's do one more card so it's not about rest and relaxation, right? Only one more card that's not thank you. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Have fun. Have fun. This is taking big steps, big, fast, happy steps. Almost like dancing is what I'm getting, right? Big, fast, happy steps towards enjoyment and passion and living. This is like taking a road trip. This is eating fruit in the sun on the beach. This is going to a convention. This is going to a rave, right? This is big, grand acts of living and passion. I do resonate with the process of creating something new. Yeah. You're very much a maker. So rest is important, but also something big and fun and makes you feel alive, right? Okay. So how's everyone doing? Has everyone asked their questions? Nina wants a spot on. Thank you. Good. I'm glad. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. So we've been going 2 hours. Is everybody okay? Has everyone asked their questions? I might wrap it up a bit early today just because I don't feel on my top form. But I'm having a great time and I'm loving celebrating. And it's very fun to have a cute little setup. I'll try and dress up a little more often. It's fun. You're so welcome, Rowan. Thank you for being here. Sorry you got another rest card. It's funny. Rest my voice. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm gonna go take some rest. I really appreciate you guys for being here. It means so much. I love you all. You've all been so kind and so good for me today. So I will see you. It looks fun. Sen, have you asked a question yet? Do you need to ask one? It's okay. Good. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just checking on everything, making sure we're all set up. I really, really love that you guys are here. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, thank you for the hearts, everybody. Rest my voice. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for being here. Join the Discord if you want to hang out more. And I'll see you later. Probably tomorrow on Twitch. Okay? Bye-bye.